Whoa. Good morning. We made it. We were in Vegas. Yeah, it was a long ass day yesterday. Real long. With all the fucking travel, with just changing flights, waiting between flights to LA to Vegas. We got in and we were met by Ryan, who like sort of in charge of all the boys for Thunder. He was really helpful. Like he showed me sort of the necessities whilst we got there, even though it was like 12 o'clock at night, Vegas time when I got in. When I actually got back into the Excalibur, which I'll show you, is I can see the back end of it, which just looks amazing. It's like a castle themed hotel. All the hotels have different themes around here. But Ryan showed me where the employee food court was, where the Thunder Vegas like performance happens. He showed me where the gym is, where the pool is, and that was the main thing. He still got a lot more questions that I need answered. Like, I don't know how to do my laundry. Is there a laundromat here? Do I get them to sort it out? When I checked in, it said I was only here for 15 days in this room, so I don't want to go out of my way and like unpack everything. Just because if I'm in 15 days, like I have to sort of repack it all. I need a new suitcase because as we saw yesterday, the suitcase I've got's fucked. But first things first, I'm going to get down, jump in some cold water, get a bit of a cold plunge, wake me up because I feel tired. I got a 9.5 hours sleep though, which I obviously needed. Time now is 10:30 Vegas time. So by the time I got to bed, which was around about 1, just before 1, I slept really well, which is important. So gonna go check out the pool, hopefully got a sauna and stuff, see what sort of footage I can take. I know people get a bit weird about filming things around here, so I might have to be a bit subtle or just sort of pan the camera around. But I haven't actually uploaded anything yet, even from the last 3 days to the lead up for the road to Vegas and actually physically arriving, but I will get around to that. It's probably going to be uploaded by the time you see this. But yeah, let's start the day. Vegas, baby. So I was going to do a quick room tour, but I've just put my shit everywhere. So you can see that's just the bathroom, toilet, shower. We've got 2 beds. Unnecessary. I've just thrown all my shit on the one bed. I was obviously been sleeping there. And the view. That's the back end of the Excalibur that you can see there, which is cool. The Excalibur goes all the way around. It's very impressive. There's rooms everywhere. Yeah, let's go start the day. Just got back from the pool. Wasn't much of a cold plunge because, of course, being a hotel, the water was warm. I don't know why I thought it was going to be cold. I guess I've just been in cold water most mornings lately. So I'm just back at the apartment now. I'm back in the room. I'm probably just gonna get dressed for the day. I'm gonna get a coffee, go for a bit of a walk, and then have something to eat around 12. It's now 11 o'clock now. After something to eat, hit a gym session, then probably going to go explore the strip, see what...
So this coffee was for some reason really sweet. Maybe it doesn't have sugar in it. Like it's just I've hit the espresso button and then just drinking it as is. But this was from the employee cafeteria. But I'm going to try the other coffees now. So here we can see this is where they do the performance from the outside. We showed what it looked like backstage last night, but this is where you buy your tickets and where you enter in from there. The advertisements are like absolutely everywhere. Like it's crazy how much advertisement they pump into the Excalibur as a whole. Apparently after the show's been done, they come over to the bar here and everyone gets to meet the Thunder guys and gets to mingle with them. So I managed to leave the accommodation to actually go for a walk. I sort of just went wandering around the strip. I didn't really know where I was actually going, but I know that everything sort of connects, so I was going to be fine anyway. But this is what the Excalibur looks like from the outside. So I can't figure out which side my room's technically in, but yeah, and this is what they call New York, New York. So it's a replica of, like, you know, the actual New York City. And then the MGM Grand behind us. I didn't really work out what that building was, but I'm sure it's probably all pretty good. I went back to the accommodation after a short walk because I was actually getting pretty hungry. So this is the employee restaurant. It's very cafeteria style, like very American cafeteria, which would make sense when you're in America. But when you're in Australia, it's, you know, you grab a tray, slide it across, make sure you've got all your food on the tray, and just only take what you need. But it had some pretty decent food. I still managed to eat healthy. I'll put a photo up of what I grabbed now. So I managed to eat slightly healthy, I would imagine. A bit of sushi, a bit of sashimi, roast chicken and some veggies. Now, I know for sure those veggies were absolutely smothered in butter, but I think for a cafeteria selection, I've managed to do all right. Still trying to watch the calories leading up to the photo shoot. There was so much other good stuff that I could have grabbed. Like, they were doing sort of massive tacos, burritos, a lot of rice dishes, a lot of melted cheese and avocado, which I really wanted to get into. But yeah, we're nearly at the photo shoot, so I'll keep eating clean for now. So all fueled up, ready for our workout. I took a little bit of footage about what it actually looks like on the inside of the gym. Very commercial gym, exactly what you'd expect from a hotel accommodation. It's got a lot of cardio equipment, not much resistance training equipment, which probably doesn't work for me, but it's still nice anyway. All right, just finished my workout. So I'm gonna have to find another one. Gonna have to find like a less commercial gym, something that's just gonna have a bit more room, a bit more different equipment. That, and I got spoken to twice, just people just being nice, and then they detected, I think, my Australian accent, and immediately started talking about Thunder from Down Under. So starting to realize it's kind of a big deal around here, that and all the signs that I can see around the Excalibur. So the people that are staying there probably know all about the Aussies that are here for that. And obviously I haven't done and started yet, so I don't know anything really fucking about it, but I wouldn't want to be bumping into those kind of people in future. Just conversations that I don't really want to have. I like my workouts, I enjoy my workouts, but yeah, I need to get some necessities, I guess, things I couldn't fit in my suitcase. So gonna go for a walk. I think I googled a shopping center and I saw like a Target somewhere around here, so hopefully. So I've gone full tourist mode here. Yeah, I've seen the Eiffel Tower building and then like another sort of Indian type version of it, but everything's got a theme here and everything's just so extravagant. It's just unbelievable. I even went to Caesar's Palace. Did have to ask them though, do you think that that's the real Caesar's Palace? Like, did Caesar live here? So I walked out of Caesar's Palace and into the Bellagio. They had like this little garden thing on the inside of the actual hotel itself, and it was just, you know, amazing. Like, the people spend so much money, time and effort into making these hotels fit on theme and just really go completely out of their way to just make everything look so extravagant. There's obviously got a water feature on the inside too. Luckily for me, I'm tall, so I can get the footage above everyone else. I then just jumped on a tram. I saw a sign that said tram station, thought, you know what, it's going to take me somewhere and I'll figure it out from there. And apparently this is Italy, as you can see by the sign, which I'm looking forward to going back to. All right, back in the hotel now. Went for probably about a 5 or 6K walk. Went to Target, got some necessities, just things I couldn't take on the plane. But just did a massive walk, went around like all the other hotels around here. There's a lot going on. There is a lot going on in Vegas. All the different themed hotels, all the restaurants, all the shops, everything they got inside. Like, it is consumerism at its peak, really. If you want to spend money, it could be easily done. Yeah, like, it's just crazy. I ended up catching the tram back. I got lost, saw it said tram, caught it. Took me close enough back to the strip, figured my way out. Got not much more to do at the moment. I start all my Thunder stuff tomorrow. They've got the show back. So they don't do shows Tuesday, and it's Tuesday now. So they haven't really done anything today. So it's been a good time to sort of rest, recover, get back into gear, and then find out what tomorrow holds. I don't think I'm going to be doing much more interesting things today. So it'll probably just be a short video. But yeah, if I don't speak to you. Side note, I probably am going to go watch the basketball game. The good thing about America so far is basketball is one of their national sports. So it's on TV everywhere. So I'm probably just going to go down to a bar, sip on a Diet Coke and watch the fucking game. Honestly, sounds fucking sick. I'm looking forward to it. I wonder if you have to pay for it, because I know here, as long as you look like you're betting or you're at the tables, that people keep giving you free drinks. But in saying that, I'm probably
walking through the casino, and I did notice that there was a whole bunch of TVs that were sitting in a bunch of chairs that was sitting right next to it. They were all sort of connected, different channels on there, but one of those channels, fortunately for me, one of the TVs was the basketball. So I just pretty much got to sit tight and then ended up watching the rest of the game.
All right, so we watched the end of the basketball game down there in one of the sports lobbies. There was all this seating, which I would have put the video just up just then. Pretty much it for me today. I'm just going to have a shower, head to bed. Plans for tomorrow is find a gym that's bigger than the one that I was currently at. Find out if the coffee has actually got sweetener in it. Those two are the priority number one. And tomorrow is a bit of action, so I'll be jumping in on the first show that Thunder Vegas have tomorrow. Obviously not their first show, but first show that I'll be at. I won't be a part of it whatsoever. I'll just be in the crowd just watching. But apparently there'll still be some sort of involvement for me, because you're surrounded by a bunch of women that I guess are there for Australian men. So I think by default of me being there, that's probably gonna have some sort of reaction anyway. But I'll check in tomorrow.